Hello everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is August the 24th, 2022, and as of today we're gonna do some technical analysis on Ethereum, on the price of Ethereum compared to USDT. As usual, we are using Binance and the trading view of Binance. As we did yesterday with Bitcoin, we are going to go through 5 different indicators, which are the candle patterns, the exponential moving average, the Bollinger Band, the RSI indicator, and the MACD, and over 4 different time frames: the 1 hour time frame, 4 hours, 1 day, and 1 week. As usual in those videos, none of this is any kind of financial advice. Please do your own research before investing in any kind of crypto or assets. And in case you missed the Bitcoin analysis yesterday, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. It's available for everyone to see. And if at some point you like this video, please like the video, comment to share with me what you think about it, or any kind of coin you'd like us to technically analyze with you guys, and of course subscribe and share. I will highly appreciate it. Alright, so let's start right away with the technical analysis of Ethereum. I would say ish because I am not a professional and I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys. Ethereum is pretty specific, at least right now from my point of view, because we know that in less than 1 month, if everything goes as planned, we're gonna have the merge for ETH, which will have a huge impact on the price of it. We don't know if it's going to be at the upside or the downside, but we know it's going to have huge impact on it. But let's do it until then. We'll see what happens by the date of the merge. Alright, without any further ado, we are going to start on the 1 hour time frame, and as usual we're going to look to begin with with some candle patterns. And if we try to zoom out, we see here this big red candle here, which is the one on last Friday. We'll see other big red candles. See one which was on end of day after the minutes of the Fed, and we see this one too, those one too, which are on Saturday. So let's focus just on the last hours and see if we can find something here. So we have some tops here, boom boom. Let's hide the exponential moving averages just for now so we can see clearly where we're heading. Let's move this one here until there. Alright, and let's draw another one down here. So yeah, mainly I'm looking at channels, ascending channels, or any kind of triangle, because those are, at least for me, the easiest pattern to watch for. So this looks like, to me at least, like a small ascending channel where we are setting higher lows and higher highs each and every time. Maybe here we're gonna go up, so that's pretty much a bullish pattern. And if we are looking on a shorter scale, I don't think we can see anything because we are being higher highs. Alright, so let's go for bullish here with an ascending channel. Then let's watch the EMAs. So let's bring them back. So on the hourly, what we can see is right here the so-called death cross that happened just a few hours before the liquidation happened here, and we are still in it, but we see we are going back to forming a golden cross. So that's very interesting, and that's a pretty good sign, I guess. And the 50-day exponential moving average is looking like it works as a support level. So you can see support, 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 support again. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure we are going to head for the 200-day exponential moving average. So good sign. Up. Let's go for bullish. 15 as support. Now the Bollinger Band. So we're gonna hide the exponential moving averages and bring out the Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Bands now are pretty tight, as we can see here a few hours ago, because it was just a few hours ago we are testing the top of those Bollinger Bands. So we would have been saying, okay, so this is pretty bearish, we can have a pullback somehow, and this is what happened here. Now we went up, we are not all the way up, but Bollinger Band again smaller, and yet I still don't know how to interpret it, so I'm gonna go for neutral here. Now the RSI indicators. So just for a reminder for everyone who's watching this video for the first time or doing any kind of technical analysis for the first time, RSI above 70 would say this is an overbought zone, so it's time to sell, it's time to get out, because we're gonna see some downtrend move, and below 30 is definitely the opposite. So right now we are at 56, so in between. If we look at the chart here, we are not building higher tops, right? But we are building higher lows. Boom, 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 boom-ish. So this one is neutral, although it might go up until we through the formation of an ascending triangle here. I'm not really sure we can talk about this kind of formation on the RSI. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment if I am completely mistaken or if that's okay. So I'm gonna go for bullish, but light bullish on this one. Then the MACD. So if you guys watched my video yesterday or were here on my live yesterday, I did some kind of revision on what the MACD is and how it works just a few hours ago. So I'll try to put all of this knowledge, new knowledge I acquired, into action. So now we are seeing the white line is the MACD line, the green line is the signal line, and then you have the histogram here, which is the convergence, maybe more the divergence in between the lines. So what we see here is that the MACD line is still in positive territory, but the signal line crossed it from below. So being in the positive territory is pretty bullish. The fact that we crossed the signal line is pretty bearish. So this is not a good thing. Now, if I am referring to what Binance Academy says, we can look at the overall trend of the MACD line and see if we are building higher highs or higher lows, and this could give us some hint about where what's the trend and where we're going. So we cannot hide here the, yes, maybe I can wait for it. Boom, let's hide here the signal. All right, so the white line here, he is building higher highs, so this is a good sign. Although I'm not pretty sure it is building higher lows. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, pretty much it is, because here we were around 0.22 or something. Maybe, yeah, can this tell me? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it was 1.23, and here we are at 6 something, I guess. So that's pretty good. So considering all of this, I would go for light bullish in the next hours. Let's put this light bullish again. And let's move on to the 4 hours chart. So while this is loading, let's just let me tell you that I am definitely trying to I'm learning, right? Doing this with you guys. So if you disagree with me, please explain me what I'm doing wrong and how I can work in a better way and learn and be more efficient in this in those technical analysis, please. All right, so the 4 hour charts. What can we see here? Are we still in a long-term uptrend? I am not sure about that. So this is the uptrend, the top of the uptrend here. Easy. Now the bottom of it is somewhere here, here, and we definitely broke under it. So this is not a good thing. All right, let's not look at this. This doesn't work. With fewer candles, can we build something here? So this is a tough one, because this is this is flat, so we can see here we have some support level somehow at $1,550 around it. Here, what do we got? We had something here where maybe a little below hit here. Definitely not great at reading candle patterns. Well, no, I don't know. Let me zoom in just a little bit more here. So this rectangle did not erase the 4 previous ones, so might be a good sign, I guess, of a kind of market recovery in the next hours, at least next block of 4 hours. So maybe in 1, 2, or 3 candles. So light bullish once again. So this is something pretty new, huh? Now Yemis. So what do we got here? We this golden cross here by the end of July. Big uptrend, very nice. We were all very happy about it. And here what we're gonna see is that slowly we are forming a death cross. So this is pretty bearish to me. We don't have it yet, but as we can see, those two levels are pretty close. This is a $15 difference. This is a 1% difference in between the two lines. So I would go for bearish. So death cross forming. Now the Bollinger Bands. Let's see. Bollinger Band. So we are kind of topping them. Maybe we're gonna go up, but at some point it seems pretty obvious to me that we're gonna have some backward, some downside trends to try to reach the lower of this Bollinger Band. So I'm gonna go for bearish. Then the RSI indicator, so it is at 58, so again it's a pretty neutral number. Here what we can see, let me see if I can draw here. Yes, it appears I can. Cool. Alright, we have something here which looks like that. Here one bottom, another bottom. Oop. Let's see. Alright, so we're seeing some kind of ascending channel. So again, if we are pulling this out correctly, if we're not doing any kind of mistakes here, if this is something that makes sense, maybe, I'm saying maybe, we could see some upwards moves before the pullback that we talked here. So let's see, boom, 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 right there. We could touch somewhere around here. So just in around 10 hours from now. That's interesting. And then definitely some pullback. So let's go for bearish, for bullish, sorry. Light bullish, yeah, light bullish looks good. Now, MACD. So MACD here is in negative territory, but is moving its way up to positive territory, so that's good. We also have the MACD line crossing the signal line, so that could mean we might see some positive action here, I guess. So right, let's go for light bullish once again. This is pretty new, light bullish. I don't even know myself what this says. I do hope it makes sense to all of you guys. Alright, now my favorite one, as you guys know, the daily charts. I just like the daily charts. So, alright, I need some more space, so please go down, and please, we don't need that much space for RSI. Yeah, looks good. A bit bigger right there. Cool. So RSI, what are we seeing here? Again, hard to say. That was the ascending channel I believe we were in at some point. Yes, from which we broke out last Friday. Okay, so is there something different here? So I don't know how this is called, but if I recall correctly, the fact that three green bodies in a row are not overlapping has a name. I don't recall that name. On the other hand, I know that this is a hammer, and I don't remember how to interpret it. I will have to do some revision for the next for the next session. So definitely there is something here. The chart is telling us something here, but I can't tell what it is. Definitely can't. I do hope this is not a future descending triangle. So let's see. Let's say if we go back down and retest the 1550 and then go up and we don't go as high as here, then there would be the formation of this descending triangle, which would be pretty bad and would lead us way below the 1500. Right, so just gonna put here question marks because I don't know what this is. The EMAs. Alright, so interesting, good. So back in the days we had the Death Cross here, which should be in June. Yeah, June, Death Cross, definitely. We are looking to go for a Golden Cross, but we are pretty far away from it. Interesting thing is that maybe a little bit like Bitcoin, the 50-day exponential moving average is used as a support level here. and if we do not break below it, there's a good chance we could go up, and as we can see, there's a lot more room to go up. So let's put bullish here, and oh yeah, maybe not like this, same one. Now the Bollinger Bands. So Bollinger Bands looks pretty bullish to me too, because again, we tested a few days ago the bottom of the Bollinger Band, and we are slowly climbing up this Bollinger Band. So this is a no-brainer. Bullish here. Now the RSI indicators. RSI is 38, so it's not below the 30 where we are pretty sure, as we saw on Friday and on Saturday, we are at some kind of bottom, but we still have a lot of more room to go on the on the upside. So I'm gonna put neutral because this is in the neutral zone, and we don't see, at least I don't see, any kind of formation here. Personally, I'm pretty much convinced this will go on the up way. So I'm gonna put neutral here just to be sure, but keep in mind, guys, that my personal thought would be we're gonna go up. Now the MACD is in positive territory, so that's a good thing here. On the other end, the MACD line crossed the signal line, so this is pretty bearish, this is pretty bullish, and we are slowly going in the negative territory. So this definitely looks like, to me, like a bearish sign. We need to check it in the next days. So bearish. Once again, this is not something 100% sure. This is my interpretation of what I see and what I understand with the few knowledge I have. So do not take this as granted. Please do your own research, do your own analysis. And let's finish with this, with the weekly view. Right. So on the weekly, let's see, where are we? We are here, somewhere, in this big descending channel, sorry. Here, that we don't like. Nobody wants to see this. Good thing is, I guess, that somehow we managed not to... No good thing, sorry. Big mistake. So, this is not a good sign. We are still in a bear market. Alright, so bearish. I do hope this is okay for everyone. Bearish. Descending channel. Now, EMAs. So, EMAs, we are using the 200-day exponential moving average as a support to go and get the 50-day exponential moving average. So this is pretty bullish. On the other end, if watched carefully, somehow we see it might lead to a death cross coming up. So let's go for bullish, but light bullish. 200 EMA support. Now the Bollinger Band. Yep. Let's show our Bollinger Bands here. So we definitely are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It appears that in the last weeks, at least here and here, the median of the Bollinger Band has worked as some kind of resistance level. So we might see some downside here, if we refer at least to this Bollinger Band analysis, right? So bearish. Nope, no descending channel here, remember that. Now RSI indicator, what is it telling us? So 48, again in the middle of nowhere, but going up. It appears it is going up, right? So this and this is forming something going up. I'm not very comfortable with the RSI indicator, so I'm just gonna put neutral here without any kind of conviction. And finally, the MACD indicator. So we are definitely in a very strong negative territory, but we are seeing some positive sign here where the MACD line crossed the signal line. And here the histogram is in positive territory too. So I'm going to put light bullish here. Alright, so that's it for today's technical analysis. Just a few closing thoughts here. What we can see here is on the small time frame, I do see a lot of bullish or light bullish trends. And on the longer term, on the weekly, definitely more bearish. On the daily, still more bullish than bearish. So if I had to say something only based on that, I would say, all right, maybe in the next days, 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, we might see some upward moves, but not big. But as the weekly is showing us, we might see some more pullbacks happening in the next weeks and therefore month. Again, keep in mind, guys, that technical analysis, especially on Ethereum, taking into consideration that the merge is coming in the next weeks and days, might not be as reliable as it could be for Bitcoin or other coin with less big announcements. So keep in mind that what we're seeing here might be true until the merge, but when the merge happens, so many ETH will be released that are staked now for maybe a month or years, that this can change definitely the face of the market. So I do hope you enjoyed this this live technical analysis. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, please like, subscribe and share, and do not hesitate to join me on Twitch. If you guys are watching me on Twitch and did not see the beginning of some part of it and you would like to see all the parts of the video, join me on my YouTube channel. I will be glad to have you here. Alright guys, have a nice day and see you soon.